when we talk about engaging with our audience, what are your top tips for making sure that you're staying present to engage with your audience and being that active storyteller and listener at the same time?
Okay, you want to engage with your audience? Firstly, know the ending of your story. Craft the story with a beginning, middle, and end, and really prepare in telling that story. That's the first thing. You do not want to be standing with an audience in front of you thinking about what story you're going to tell. It has to be ready to go. So that's the first thing. Find your ending, because finding your ending means that you already know what the beginning and the middle of the story is. The second is connect to your body. When you are standing on stage or when you are sitting at that desk and you're about to tell your story, you might find yourself flying off into outer space in terms of your mind. You might feel light or lightheaded, or you might have a knot in your stomach. Ground yourself. Take a moment before you start, just to make sure that you are inside your own body. I know that that sounds really obvious, but I know from my own experience of being on stage that you can just go onto stage, you see those spotlights coming up, the audience are sitting there, and you rush into it without taking that moment just to take a breath and gather yourself. That is very, very important. And then the third thing is your lion's gaze. You are there to connect to your listeners. Your listeners are bringing you the precious gift of their bowl of listening. And really your primary motivation for this is to connect with them. So look at that audience. Look at people. You know, you might even, if you're standing on a stage, you might even want to move around the stage a little bit so that you can connect with different people in the audience. Look around, you know. Notice people. Bring yourself back to that lion's gaze. If you find yourself chasing after your own thoughts or trying to remember your story, you're like a dog chasing after the ball. It's even okay to say to an audience, "Oh, my goodness, I forgot where I was going. Hold on a second. Let me gather my thoughts again." That keeps you present with the audience, rather than thinking that you have to keep that to yourself. Audiences love it when you reel with them. They just love it. They eat up every moment of it because they know that you're there present with them in the moment. And that's what keeps it really exciting. And it makes the audience feel very special when you share something with them like that, that maybe you even forgot an aspect of your story and you have to gather it back again to share with them.